All right. We're going to start with some FRC today. So we're going to start quadruped. That's hands and knees, feet on the ground. And we're going to start with our hip circles that we did last week. So cores nice and engaged. Bring the knee up to the side. Big circle backwards. We're going to go 3 backwards or 3 forwards and then 3 backwards on each side. Good. So remember, don't use that low back carry.
Here it comes.
All right, so put the book on. Good. Good. Remember when you switch sides, Carrie?
I just
Switch sides. So if you're following along at home, Carrie, switch sides, going 3 forward, 3 backwards. Or if you're just counting your own reps, 3 each direction. If you want to do more, that's fine. Good. Once we're done, we're just going to have a seat on our butt. We're going to put one arm under the leg on the outside. And we're going to kind of use the bicep to support ourselves. And we're just going to go big ankle circles. We're going to go 5 one direction. And then we're going to go 5 the other. And then we'll switch sides. So again, think about having like a pen on the big toe. And you're trying to draw a big circle, big as you possibly can. All right. All that cracking and popping. We'll go 5 each way. Five each direction, each leg. When you're done, we're going to go back to the quadruped position. And we're going to go arm back as far as you can to behind the head. And then rotate up. And this one, we're just going to do 5 on each side. So arm as far as you can, rotate across, behind the head, and then rotate. So Carrie did a great job of not moving that upper body until the hand gets behind the head. It's just what we want. So we're going to go 5 reps here. Yeah.
Backward.
Yeah, we're only doing this one direction today. Yep. That's why we're going to do 5, and then we'll switch. Great. Then we'll switch to the other side. So we're going to try and alternate from the quadruped position to a seated position, just so we're not completely blowing up the shoulders and the wrist. So once we finish here, we're going to go back to that seated position, and we're going to do the knees or the anterior table rotations and windshield wipers. Oh my God. Yeah, so once you're done, she's all finished. We're going to have a seat again. We're going to lock that leg underneath. This time we're going to put the hand on the knee and we're going to pull that toe up and we're going to windshield wiper that foot kind of side to side. But the rotation should be happening through the knee. So the ankle is just along for the ride. 5 each side. It's a small movement and it's a little weird, but it's a great range of motion to have. Do each side. Small range. As you finish up, once we're done, we'll go back to that quadruped position. And now we're going to work on our scap range of motion. So we've done this one, right? When we're standing, I call it like the train, right? We're back here, and we're going to go the same thing from this position. So we're going to go up.
Ooh.
See that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
So
So start, shoulders up to the ears, around the upper back, shoulder blades back and down, and then fall through. If you're like, what the hell is going on? It's fine. Just try and get some circular motion with those shoulder blades. We're going to go 3 one direction, and then we're going to try and reverse that
wow,
direction.
it's so much easier the one way.
Right. And again, you can use this on the dance floor. Just stand up right here.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen me use something like this before?
This is actually
Really hard, right? Okay, we're going to stand all the way up.
But you know what?
And we're gonna do our big hip circles now. The ones we've been working on playing. Nope, sorry,
Oh,
my bad. Torso circles, sorry, hip circles.
favorite.
My hamstrings are sore. And I feel that one. We're gonna go 3 each direction, okay? Okay. Hopefully everyone's starting to feel warm. I know it feels like a little bit slower pace, but we're kind of using a joint by joint approach to try to get warmed up.
Yeah.
Real good. All right, so we're gonna go lateral standing bicycle crunch. It's gonna have an offset stance, and we're gonna crunch across. So you're gonna reach that foot as far as you can one side, crunch, crunch. Okay, we're gonna go 10, and we'll do the other side. Okay. Yep, good. Yep, just like that. Really trying to bring the ribs and hips together as we come up. And then you can go a little bit faster pace if you want. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Good. We're gonna go 10 on each side. Good. Switch sides right away. Again, follow along with Carrie or count your reps. 10 aside. Big squeeze at the top. Awesome. Good. We're going to do rock back, knee to elbow. So similar to that Spider-Man we did, we're going to rock back to this position. We're going to come forward. I'm just going to bring the same side knee to elbow. We're going to alternate sides. 10 total, 5 aside. Yeah. We rock back, trying to keep the knees low to the ground, butt back. Good. 5 each side. 2. Carry counts 4, 4. If I was counting, I'd call that 8. I'd call that 9, and I'd call that 10. It's not right or wrong, but all right. So we're gonna go lateral lunge, toe touch, lateral lunge, toe touch. We're gonna go 3 reps. Then we're gonna go 45. Back leg's gonna stay straight. The toe touch for 3. Then we're gonna go straight ahead. Back leg stays straight. For 3, then we'll do the left side.
Okay.
Yep.
So 3 o'clock. Yep.
Yeah. Both hands try and touch. Bend that knee. This leg stays straight. And then we're going to go 45 degrees. Trying to turn the hips. Hips stay square for 3. And then we'll go straight ahead. Good. Straighten that back leg as you step. Good. 3 in each position. We go back to the lateral on the other side. You feeling sore like everyone else?
A little tight.
A little tight?
My hand from those 1990s.
Yeah.
Great.
Do it. 45. Leg stay straight. Getting a good hinge. Bending to the hips, on the back. Awesome. Getting our way, sorry.
3.
All right. Crab crawl. So typically we do crab crawl with the hands to the side or back. We're going to turn those hands forward, and we're going to do it with a little bit of shoulder punch. Okay. So as we step, I want you to punch that other shoulder forward. Okay. So we're going to get a little upper body rotation, and we're going to punch. So basically, we're going to crab crawl with a little bit of flair. Right? Boom. So whatever you have room for, let's try and do 3. Okay?
So
Yeah, hands got to be completely forward facing though.
forward.
So yeah, there you go. Fingertips are pointing forward. And as we step, you can put that foot on the ground, just as we step, over-exaggerate that shoulder punch. Over-exaggerate that shoulder punch. We're going to do 3 each side if you can. There you go. Good. 3 each side. Good. Walk it back. Start again. Or just turn around if you have room. If you have room, just turn around. Another 3 each. There you go. Shoulder punch. Shoulder punch. Shoulder, I know, I'm like dancing right now. Embarrassing. Good.
Oh,
Woo! Feel that?
yes,
Awesome.
in my core too. Like in my core.
Grab a drink. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of power or speed work today. So the first drill we're gonna do, we're gonna find our square, find our spot, athletic position, and we're gonna step in and out as fast as we can. We're gonna go 10 seconds. Second exercise is gonna be high plank. I'm gonna do shoulder taps. Feet are wide for balance. As many taps as you can get in 10 seconds. And then the third exercise, you can use a weight, a book, a towel, something light. We're gonna do our fake chop, step to punch away, right? So it's gonna be chop, and we're gonna do 5 on each side. We're just gonna go 2 rounds of those 3 exercises today, okay? So get yourself set. We're gonna go 2 in, 1, 2, 2 out. If you want to count how many reps you do, that's fine. Let's start on the feet wide, athletic position, 10 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go. Stay low, move as fast as you can with those feet. And rest. Nice job. Get to this high plank position. So when we get here, shoulders over wrist, feet really wide, so you're not worried about rotating those hips. Fast as you can, alternating hands. 3, 2, 1, go. Then make sure you're breathing. Time. Nice job. Grab your towel, grab your book, grab your light weight. And we're gonna go, again, one more time, we're gonna go step, stop that chop, step, turn the hips, press. So, good, we're gonna go 5 on each side, start when you're ready.
Press.
Okay, so chop, press. Good. So I want you to actually change lateral, lateral. Good, so your hips should actually move side to side. We should travel a little distance. Good. So turn the hip open more. Good, drive to that back foot. Good. 5 on each.
Very challenging.
Look there. Good. So I know that one's a little tricky, just 5 aside. We want to snap down, so it's a big chop, stop. I'm loading my weight over this leg, and now I'm driving away. So if it was sport related, it'd be stop, change direction. Okay. 10 seconds, and we're gonna go back to a 2 in, 2 out. All right, here we go, get ready. Good athletic position. 3, 2, 1, go. Many reps as you can do. Moving nice and fast. Work, 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 work. Rest. Nice job. We get that high plank position. Feet are really wide. Feet are really wide for balance. Shoulders over wrists. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. As many as you can do. Moving fast. As many as you can do. Time. Nice job. Grab your towel, grab your book. So again, big chop with a step. Load this leg so I can drive off that leg away. 5 each side. Load the leg, head over toe. There we go. Yep. Load that leg. You gotta push through that leg. Good, not jumping. There you go. Good. 5 aside. We snap it down and we drive it off. Good. That transition, the towel stops when it punches is what's important. There it is. 4, 5. Whew. All right, grab a quick drink if you like. So today we're going to spend a little bit more time on strength training. Okay. So if you have any weights, now's the time to get those ready. Make sure you're close to your bench or your couch. Okay. First exercise is we're gonna go kickstand RDLs. I know some people's hamstrings are sore, go a little bit lighter. But we're gonna put 1 foot, toes are in line with heel, weights are in front, and we're gonna kickstand RDL. We're gonna do 6 to 8 reps, switch sides, 6 to 8. If you don't have weights, our trusty towel, and we're just going to do an iso hold in that kickstand. Okay? You'll just hold it as long as Carrie's going for her reps, and then you'll switch. So you might be able to put a little bit more force into that. Okay, so today we're going to try and do a little bit more strength. Second exercise is going to be our handstand push-ups. So I'm assuming a lot of us are going to be on the bench, right? Over here, head comes up, we reach over, and we push back. If we're on the ground, we're here, or we're up on the bench. All right, I'll show you the next two once we get through those two. Okay?
Double weight? I'm sorry.
Let's go both weights if you have it. If you only have one weight, that's fine. You can just hold it in one hand, or hold it in two, or you can hold both weights like Carrie is. All right. So position is everything. Back foot is in line with heel, and that foot is up on the ball of our foot. Just a kickstand. It's not supporting us. It's just giving us balance. All right. 6 reps. Or 8. Let's go 8, Carrie. Good. So we're pushing the hips back, ribs are engaged, feeling the front leg hamstring and the glute at the top. All right. So you can be using bag of rice, case of water, anything really works here. All right. 8 reps, and then we'll switch sides. Unless you have something really heavy, do 6. We want to go more strength today. Again, all you have is a towel. Awesome. We're doing towel pull right here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Set those off to the side. Handstand push-ups. 6 to 8 reps. Your choice to do them on the bench or floor. Whatever is challenging for you. So Carrie's going to do it on the bench. So she gets, yeah. So again, yeah, and push back. So hold here, pick your head up, eyes up over hands, take those eyes over your hands, and then push back in the low position, Push straight back, push straight back. So stop pushing up, push straight back.
Okay.
Push straight back. There you go.
Got it.
6 to 8 reps, yep. So we might feel chest, fine. You want to try and find those shoulders more. If this is too easy, we'll do them on the floor in this position right here. Good. We're going to go to our single leg squats on the bench. We all know these. Once we're done, 6 to 8 a leg. Okay. So today, instead of sitting all the way down and back up, we want to try and just touch the bench and drive up. Okay. If your bench is too low, add a book or some towels to make it higher. If it's too easy, get a smaller bench. Just try and touch and bring up. Good. 8 on each leg if we can. If it's really hard, 6. Foot comes in front, Carrie, not behind you. Good. Good. Try not to bounce. There it is. Better. Good. So again, just do what you can. Try not to bounce off the bottom. As soon as you feel a touch, we're exploding up. Awesome. Once we're done, we're going to use that bench for a hand supported row. So we've done high plank rows over here. We're just going to bring those feet underneath us more. Okay. And we're going to row back towards our hip. Okay. So the goal is 8 on each side. If your weight is too light, that's not challenging, do more reps. Or towel row, where we're trying to bend those elbows back. Okay. So if you can, High plank, feet are parallel. Yeah, feet are just behind the hips, and we're pulling that hand towards the back pocket. Bring the shoulder blades towards midline, finding the lat, hand comes back towards the pocket. A lot of people want to roll up here. Get away from that, roll back here. 8 on each arm. Okay, if the weight is really, really light and you're not feeling much, do a few more reps, that's fine. Vice versa, if the weight you have is too heavy, 8 is too much, do fewer reps, that's fine. Good, flat back carry, feet are just behind hip, awesome. Easy stuff, right?
Woo,
Easy?
yeah,
Never easy, right?
never, it's not.
It's not easy, it's not
No.
supposed to be easy.
I'm like, oh, feeling good. Challenge.
Awesome.
You get a little bit.
If you need a drink, grab it real quick. We're gonna start that all over again, back with our kickstand RDLs. So let's find our weights. And again, today's pace is a little slower. It might not be as sweaty, as tired. It's fun. There's a purpose to this. All right, a little bit of strength building, a little bit of strength training today. Hold on, Kara. So let's everyone get set. All right, good position, feet in line, up in the ball of our foot, in line with the heel, and begin. Good, if you can, 8 each side. Good, arms stay straight. Push the hips away from you. No low back pain, all hamstrings, squeeze the glutes at the top. All right, so even though we're in a kickstand, on the way up, fire both glutes, okay? Both butt cheeks at the top should be engaged. That resets the ribs, that resets the hips underneath the torso. And then we switch sides. So if you're doing the towel rows, we're switching sides now. Again, good position, setup is key. Once you're set, begin. Start position is everything. Goal is 6 to 8. If you're using a towel, that's fine. You're doing an ISO. I'm done. Nice. All right. Handstand push-ups. Do you want to bench or you want to try some on the floor?
I try some on the floor.
Try some on the floor. Good. So same deal. You're going to pick the head up. You're going to find a spot in front of your hands. You're going to go to the hands and then up, finish in the back position.
Like this?
Yep. Yep. And then drive straight back. Good. Great. So again, 6 to 8, super easy. You can do more or you can try a harder progression for the next set. Six. Carrie's doing 6. Nice job. Woo. Back to our single leg squats. Okay. Try and do 6 to 8 a leg. Try not to sit and try not to bounce. So we're under control. Once we hit that bench, we drive up. Okay. Here we go. Pick a leg, any leg, and begin. Good. Drive those arms in front. Push those arms in front. Make sure we're not hitting hamstring on that bench. You might have to step forward so you're actually hitting glutes. If we're hitting hamstring, we're too close. Good. Another way to progress this would be to keep that leg in front, give you a little support on the way down. Okay? So if you want to do this exercise and you're having a hard time, again, raise it up to you. So put a pillow, some books, or keep the other foot on the ground. Give you a little kickstand just like the RDL. Nice job. Taking it to those one arm supported rows. So again, posting up, shoulder over wrist. Feet are just behind the hips, pulling the shoulder back and the hands towards the hips. So our trap is off. This muscle up here should not be working right now. It should be completely off. Shoulder blade, rhomboids, and lats should be what's firing right now. Goal is 6 to 8 an arm. Again, you can be doing a towel row also, that's fine. Yeah, feet are just behind hips. That's gonna help us find a little bit of core while we do this. Shoulders over wrists, shoulder blade towards midline, hand and elbow back towards our pockets. 6 to 8 aside, unless you got lightweight, do more reps. Nice job. Quick drink if you need it. And we're gonna blast through one more round of that. Hopefully everyone's feeling good. Everyone's got energy for one more set. Go ahead and find those weights for those kickstand RDLs. You got your towel. All right. Remember, setup is everything. Position is key. Standing tall, hips underneath, ribs down, back foot in line with heel, back foot heels off the ground, hips away, begin. 6 to 8. If you're doing that towel row, we're engaged and we're pulling right now. And we're pulling nice and tight, finding that hamstring, middle back, abs are on. Both hands are on that towel. If you have weights, fantastic. What do you got, Kara?
7.
And 8. Nice job. So that was 19 seconds. So if you're doing a towel ISO, we'll go 20-second ISO. So switching sides, position is key. Get yourself set, ready, and go. Give me a count at 6. There's 6, 2 more. 7. And 8. Good. That was about 22 seconds that time.
Oh, a little slower.
That's okay. All right, so we got our awesome handstand push-ups. Again, you can do the floor. You can do the bench if you won't care. All right, so you can also put feet up on the bench to make it even harder. So position is everything. Get our feet planted. Okay, shoulders behind wrist, head in between the arms, head up, look forward, and begin. Drive down, push back into that start position, head comes up, look, reach towards that position, drive back. 6 to 8 reps, whatever you can do here. Again, there's 3 positions: on the bench, on the floor, or feet elevated on the bench, right? It's the hardest. 6, keep going. Oh, she stopped.
Nice.
That's okay. Good, so finish up. Whenever you're ready, we're done. All right, Kara, let's get set up for our squats. Squats first. All right, yeah, that's okay. So go ahead, pick a leg, any leg, and begin when you're ready. Good. This is really challenging to not bounce off the bench, because that means we have complete eccentric control, which is hard to do. So again, we could always just go super slow down, feet down, stand up. We could raise the bench up higher for us. We could pick a lower target if this is too easy. We could also, for balance as an issue, use that leg of the kickstand in front. 6 to 8, carry switching legs. Six, keep that leg in front, careful. Don't let it drift behind. 8, nice job. Ready to go, last set, last exercise for the day. All right, hand supported rows, feet are parallel. Feet are just behind hips. Ribs are on. Sorry, ribs are down, abs are on. And then we're pulling, hand back towards hip, shoulder blade towards midline. Trying to get that hand up to the center of the body. All right. Back here. Trying to avoid here. Right? And trying to avoid shrugging as we roll up. See that? Shoulder should be down as we roll. Switching sides, Karen? All right. 1. Good. So feet should just be behind hips, but we're not in a high plank position. Okay? Very similar exercise, but small differences. And small differences make big changes. Okay? Nice job, everyone. How'd that feel?
That was challenging,
That was challenging.
super challenging.